Romeo and Juliet, Day 1, Sunday. The Capulets and Montagues have hated each other for years. That night, the Capulets held a masked ball to introduce their daughter, Juliet, to Count Paris, who wanted to marry her. Romeo, Montague's son, and his friends, Benvolio and Mercutio, decided to go to the party in disguise. Romeo hoped to see a girl named Rosaline, but instead he met Juliet. It was love at first sight for both of them, but at the end of this evening they discovered that their families were beaten enemies. After the ball, Romeo climbed into the Capulets' garden to see Juliet again. Juliet appeared on her balcony and the couple exchanged the vows of love. They agreed to marry the next day.
Later that day, Romeo and his friend Mercutio met Tybalt, Juliet's cousin. Tybalt started a fight because I saw Romeo at the couple's party. Tybalt killed Mercutio and Romeo got so angry that he killed Tybalt while he was hiding at Friar Lars' place. Romeo heard that he was banished from Verona. Romeo visited Juliet secretly that night, and at dawn he left Verona.
Day 3, Tuesday. Meanwhile, Juliet's father decided that she should marry Paris in just 3 days. Juliet was desperate and asked Friar Lawrence for help. He gave her a sleeping potion to make her sleep for 42 hours. During this time, the friar would send a message to Romeo so that he could return to Verona and take Juliet away from her tomb. Juliet returned home and agreed to marry Paris. Her father was so happy that he decided to move the wedding to the very next day. Juliet was forced to drink the potion that night, so there was less time for the message to reach Romeo.
On Wednesday morning, the Capulets discovered Juliet's body. The Capulets were devastated and placed her in the family tomb. Unfortunately, Romeo never got the friar's message, but he heard about Juliet's death instead. He was so desperate that he bought poison and returned to Verona. He went to Juliet's tomb, met Paris there, and killed him.
Still thinking that Juliet was dead, he took the poison and died. When Juliet woke up and saw Romeo's dead body, she killed herself with his dagger.
Day 5, Thursday. At dawn, the two families, the prince of Verona and the friar, all entered the town. The friar told them what had happened, and the Capulets, the Montagues, filed a friends too, and their family color. The deaths of their children made the families make peace, and they promised to valid a monument in their memory.